Sorry.
And Andy and I had a nice chat earlier. We did some stuff for Talking Dead, and it was this really lovely chat about how, like, if this were a movie, you know, the characters would kind of seem superhuman, and it would sort of be like Bourne Identity. But the fact that Rick is going through all of these emotional problems and his brain is breaking, it's like the humanity is really incredible this season with him, and he's supposed to be the leader.
Yeah, I think that was, it's brilliant being in this show, because you do change, like all of the characters change, and certainly one of the big attractions when I first, you know, spoke to Frank about it was that you start in one place, and you end in a completely different one. And this journey I've had this season has been incredible, and to push one of the central characters off the cliff edge is really bold for you guys to do, and it's thrilling to play. I mean, I love it, and but I am sort of running out of mad gags. So hopefully I will come back from the brink soon.
What do you think is going on with, like, what is it that Rick is seeing when Laurie has appeared? What is it that he's seeing? Is it guilt, or is it comfort? Or
yeah, I think it is. I read, I was trawling the internet about this and going, and yeah, not that kind of trawling. Oh God, you guys. What? And it was actually about grief and people seeing ghosts in the first year of bereavement, and it is quite a common occurrence that, you know, people, their brains sort of the spaces that are left by the people are replaced by their brain, and it's quite a common thing in the corner of their periphery to see loved ones. And so that's kind of the only way that I sort of hooked into it, really. I just went, well, that's what he's doing. That's all that his brain's short-circuiting and just going, she's here. But certainly I think guilt is a huge part of this guy. I mean, Lou said it. Lou, he just said he puts himself up on a cross. He can't let himself off the hook. And it's one of his great heroic strengths, but it's also his Achilles as well.
How do you think Rick is taking Carl sort of evolving very quickly and basically saying, I don't think you should be leader anymore?
Well, I mean, he needs a firm hand.
Yeah, but the hand that Carl has like a 357 in it. So what are you supposed to do?
There is that. Yeah, I mean, he has a point, though. I mean, I have been making some terrible calls recently. So, you know, bless him. I love him dearly, but it's not going the right way. Parenting in the apocalypse, you know. Who needs it?
Other series we're planning, Parenting in the Apocalypse.
Parenting, yeah. It's like Parenthood, but with zombies.
Right.
Everyone dies. I mean, do you sort of see? Does Rick agree that he may not be capable to lead at the moment, or do you think he's still trying to hold on?
I think after that scene, it definitely puts him into a different gear. And he realizes, you know, to be called out by your son is pretty, you know, tough at the best of times. Although my son is 3 and he's called me out many times.
I don't think you should be the leader of this family, everyone! What the hell?
But yeah, I do think it is a pivotal moment, and he realizes he's got to, you know, step up at this point. But something happens in this episode this weekend that really holds a mirror up to Rick, and he realizes that, and I think it is a turning point, and he starts to realize that he has to come back from the wilderness.
Yeah, there are some episodes I know that you watch that are, you know, people heavy or zombie heavy or battle heavy, and I did get to see 312 ahead of time, and it is such a lovely episode. Like, just the way that it plays out and the way that it kind of wraps up. It's a really beautiful episode that you guys are going to see in a couple of days.